Someone had the misfortune. Oof. Oofles.
Fate and fortune favor the bold.
What advice do you seek? Let me help.
Integrity factor.
Light of terror, guide our way. This wound will make a fine scar.
I'll make sure to return the favor one day.
Let's patch you up.
Thank you.
Let me help.
Injuries will not slow me.
Alright, to the west side we go.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
Oh. Dude, how bad is the delay on the stream? Okay, we're good. My restream was giving me bad info. Wamp wamp. Wamp wamp. Alright, let's keep going. Let's keep going, chat.
I always have a backup plan.
Join his illustrious army, the Astra Militara. Blind mad woman.
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust, or whatever.
Do you see that?
What
We
do
could
we
deal
have
with this.
here?
I better myself through my service. Nothing escapes my sight. The Emperor favors me today.
Why are there so many traps
Duty
over here?
prevails. I better myself through my service. Never doubt me.
Ah.
Duty prevails.
Mmm. We shall keep on going.
I always keep my options open.
Damn, what's going on over here? Some 10 people, children among them, are huddling together in fear. The other family members are doing what they can to calm the young. Several armed insurgents are watching the frightened yet unharmed hostages, but the watchers themselves are looking around nervously. Come to your senses, Arlid. Look what you're doing to your own family. A woman about 60, gray-haired, but still strong, is kneeling before a stocky man with thick, pure white beard, stretching her arms. Take pity on us. Let us go. Can't you see I'm trying to save you? Only Aurora can help us. Why can't you understand that? Upon seeing you, the man points his weapon at you. Who are you and what do you want? What are you trying to save them from, and who is behind all of this? At Aurora's behest, Aurora is a great prophet and a great warrior. Their faces shrouded, but their gaze pierces the veil of time and sees into the future. I always knew the governor's dogs were hiding the truth from us, and now the days have come. The prophet has come to Reikia Minoris Opened our eyes. The end of the world is coming, the final dawn, and only those who accept Aurora's truth will survive it. Layperson, cognition is not your primary function. You are saving your kin by holding them at gunpoint and believe that burning their eyes will grant them sight. It is evidence that the author of the demagogic teaching that confused you meant to make a mockery of your deplorable intellect. To the thrall of heresy, to drown your progeny in this filth with your own hands. Are all these people your family? All of my adopted and blood children are here. I raised them all as my own, and now I must protect them, help them see. Now you tell me, who are you and what are you doing to these unfortunates? I'm the chief. My former name is Arlid. It is meaningless now. I am a father leading this family to deliverance from woes to salvation. Aurora has opened my eyes to the truth, and my children will see it. You have been torturing your own family in order to save them. You have been blinding them so that they could see the truth. Those who lack faith cannot grasp the truth and will not be saved. The old man is obstinate, but you sense that confidence in his voice has diminished. Persuasion 40. Aurora, whoever that is, has exploited your naivete. Can't you see you are causing nothing but suffering? But all I wanted was to save. I covers his face in his hands in desperation. You hear several short sobs. The old woman rises from her knees and approaches her husband. I know you were trying to save us, but there's still a way to set things right. The old man gestures to the other insurgents who lower their weapons. Then he shifts his gaze to you, trying to hold back tears. What happens to us now? Your family may go, and so may you, but make sure I do not ever see you again. The hostages begin to leave, and soon the group disappears around one of the bends. The old man looks away from them and walks in the opposite direction. His shoulders shake with sobs every now and then. Okay. Yeah, we leveled up. Ooh, perfect shot. Biomancy. Manipulating living flesh and bio. Wounds and alter. Heuristics. Are used to protect allies and smite heretics, pyromancy, divination. Okay. I think I'm gonna do this and then. Okay. He's leveled up. Yeah, they'll level up the ballistic skill. No heresy. Da-na-na. Da-na-na. Okay. Doing my part. I don't like that. I don't like better to die for the Emperor. Because it's just, why? Why would you want to be under 40% wounds? Okay. Mm-mm-mm-mm. I'm gonna make you a bolt weapon expert. Oh. Perception. Level you up, Abelard. You are strength, and then next, and then offense features, defense features. Do not falter. Sensory deprivation, yep. And then lore of the warp, yep. And Pascal. Tactical knowledge. And then logic, tech use. Next. Alright. Cool.
Attention to detail is the key to success.
The Emperor favors me today.
This ocular implant was a worthwhile investment. We are the spearhead of the Imperium.
When the faithful are idle, heresy grows.
I'm listening.
Sins hidden in the heart turn all to decay. Cast your eye there.
Okay, everyone, let's go.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
We got some goods. Ooh, nice. Is there meant to be something there? Or not?
I always have a
Maybe
backup
it was just
plan.
meant to be something there, but I didn't perceive anything. So let's go. Let's keep on going. Let's keep on going. The Emperor protects. Alright. Let's go in the command center. Formidable shells for large caliber weapons being stored right in the command center.
Is there money to be made?
Right, good. Menora's command center.
They're scrabbling around, digging into my skull from the inside. Ah, it's like nails dragging down these metal walls.
What are you on
I
about?
have conducted a visual survey of the locale. The bunker's metal cladding is fully intact and undamaged.
Alright, let's talk to the governor. Tall, dark, sin man turns toward you and greets you in a court military manner. Faisal Raikid at Medina Af Koronis, governor of this star system, welcome to my temporary headquarters. Wazarian, Governor of Medina, my greetings. I see the convoy had sent to meet you. What happened? Did they fail to find you and escort you? If that's so, I promise you their punishment will be swift and... Oh, fuck. Bunny Sushi, thanks for the follow. Thank you very much for the follow. Convoy was ambushed. There were no survivors except Private Camille Regius. I must commend his extraordinary loyalty and resilience. Knock, knock. Who would be there? Who would be there? Only one good soldier in the whole convoy. God, pathetic. Head to the barracks, Private, and wait new orders. Your lordship, before we... Nobel? Aw, man. Gotta get that checked out, then. Your lordship, before we proceed with discussing the matters that are of interest to you, there is a question I feel compelled to ask. It was only recently that Lady Theodora was the head of House von Valencius. I have heard no word of her demise. How is it now that you are the rogue traitor? Haha. Ha, got you. Alright, I'll humor you, Bunny. Nobel who? Gotcha. I knew it. Nobel, that's why I knocked. Already hard. hard. My esteemed predecessor died at the hands of cultists. Another one. What would an astronaut's favorite part on the computer be? The space bar. Nice. Rogue. Alright. Rogue trader Von Valancius. Slain, unthinkable, please accept my deepest and most sincere condolences, your lordship. Do not hesitate to let me know how I might be of help. Why did you cross the road? I don't know, Bunny. Was it because... What did the mother say to the... You're extra special to me. Oh my gosh. Nice. Of course, your lordship. You will be compensated for any losses, and I'll see to it personally that your ship holds are filled with the finest goods from my personal reserves. Excellent, your lordship. A rogue trader has no use for leniency. You're gonna keep saying that. Alright, hit me with it. I can offer you several thousand fine obedient servants. However, I'm sad to inform you that I won't be able to do it until we've dealt with the insurgency on the planet. I'm sure you won't have to wait long. The rabble will soon be duly punished for their heretical scheming. I wish to commend the courage of one of your officers. To defend the starport. Mind if I say 18 plus? 18 plus what? I mean, as long as it's not super explicit. That's it! Get out of here! You're banned! No, you're not. Doing a queso. Sergeant, who managed... How long have I been streaming? So Twitch says I've been streaming for 24 minutes, but I've actually been streaming since 10 a.m. So today I was, before I was doing game development, working on my game, Penumbras. It's a tile-based strategy game where you command a squad of inquisitorial unicorn deer. Oh, like in general? Oh. In general, I've been streaming for about a month now, like on Twitch and YouTube. I've had a previous stint that lasted for 2 months earlier this year, but I got burnt out. Yeah, so currently doing some game development. I tried to do develop the game earlier today, and I just kept running into errors no matter what I tried to fix. Oh, you're a graphic designer? Oh, nice. Managed to impress a person of such noble standing. my own impression has been the exact opposite. Insurgency is headed by a certain Aurora prophet who, according to their followers, possesses mystical powers. The rabble's usual superstitions. I'm sure this Aurora is a charlatan muttering some doggerel, which their dim followers think to be magic spells. This does, of course, warrant their eventual burning in the furnace of penance. But, hell yeah, Warhammer, baby. But it does not point to there being any special about this thing. So, the game that we're working on, it's a tactical tile-based strategy game where you command a squad of religious inquisitorial unicorn deer that are hunting down the recently convicted heretic known as Callisto. Here, I'll pull it up. You can see them. You can see them right here. And you are tasked with finding her trail and hunting her down by using evidence pieces. And on your first mission to find her, you encounter these eldritch abominations that are destroying the evidence, and you have to stop them before they do that. And you have to fight through them and fight for the evidence. From there, you take your recovered evidence and you bring it to an evidence board, which you have to piece together the Callisto conspiracy and delve into the secrets of the holy city of Servane. We're currently developing our publisher build right now. The team and I are doing that. Single player on Steam, PC. That's where we're targeting right now. So yeah, that's pretty interesting. Yeah, if you're interested in learning more, we do have a newsletter that I just posted into chat, and in that you can sign up there to to get development updates a month early. We're currently going to be doing some paper test of the evidence board, because that's like capturing lightning in a bottle. And yeah, are you designing for yourself or for someone else? Myself. I am the founder and lead creative director at Far Out Studios. Hello. I'm the head honcho, the guy in charge. I'm sure this Aurora is a charlatan muttering some doggerel, which their dim followers think to be magic spells. This does, of course, warrant their eventual burning in the furnace. Oh, I've already read that. But it does not point to there being any special about this insurgency. Scores of crazed people with scorched eyes are stalking the city, are maiming their own good. Can't see that as in my power to convince you. Let's change the subject. Of course. Is there anything else, my kinsman? So is there anything for me to design for you? Well, if you're interested, you can contact me via Discord at Kailoulou, and send me your portfolio. Or you can email us at faroutstudios@gmail.com and send us your portfolio. If you are also interested in joining the team, you can also check out our interested in joining page, which lists all the openings that we have on the team right now. It's currently unpaid. It's all volunteer work meant to boost your portfolio. There's a Navis Nobilite station in your system, but those hermits don't do business with anyone, not even I have ever been invited on board. However, they've been known to make exceptions for members of rogue trader families. Perhaps they'll make one of you. If you'd like a distraction, a smaller and safer uprising to suppress at your leisure, there's a planetoid in my system called the Hiya. It hosts a prison colony whose inmates rebelled at the same time as the heretics on the planet. It's an all preposterous situation. It should have only taken us a couple of orbital shots to take care of them. But what? Yvain Winterscale went there. He is a relative of my suzerain, the great rogue traitor Kailoulou Winterscale, the master of this system and a dozen others. I imagine young Lord Winterscale is very eager to prove himself to this distinguished kinsman. I see no reason for you to not join him. It's a small planetoid. The prisoners' numbers are few, and they have little in the way of weapons. It's more of a sport for noble lords than a real rebellion. Jeez. Yvain. One of his distant, younger offspring, yes. That's as much as I know about him, which means he hasn't distinguished himself in any meaningful way. My kinsman Conrad Voigtver von Valancius has betrayed our dynasty in the Imperium. If he is hiding in this system, I want him handed over to me. Voigtver, a traitor? Why, any family, however noble, has an unworthy scion or two. Naturally, we will surrender him should we find him within my jurisdiction. Unfortunately, I have no information regarding his location. However, we have a cogitator. We have a cogitator here at the command center. It's connected to a data crypt from Logus Abel's sanctum. It aggregated all the no Lex Mechanic reports. Unfortunately, the access prayer for it is unknown to me. If you manage to convince the stubborn machine, you might learn something about Kunrad's movements. I'd hazard he fled from you on a ship, not on a pair of wings. Yeah, give me like a minute. I'll do it after I finish the stream. Heinrich von Kalax, an interrogator of the Most Holy Inquisition, is operating in your system. Do you know where he is? I do. Master von Kalax has left for the hallowed electrodynamic cenobium. It's an ancient monastery of the Adeptus Mechanicus. I don't know what his objectives are. Needless to say, insurgent activity has been observed in the monastery's vicinity. But I suppose that's too petty of a no problem for an agent of the Most Holy Inquisition. Besides, I've already sent a small detachment of reinforcements there. The weapon the insurgents were using to shoot down shuttles of the city has been destroyed. Now nothing's preventing you from returning to your ship. If you wish to find Master von Kalax, you should go there to Cenobium of the Adeptus Mechanicus. On behalf of the priesthood of Mars, I, Magus Haneum, am officially initiating my participation in the operation. I must inspect the state of the relic and ensure that myself that is under zero risk of falling into heretic hands. According to the catechism of maintenance and operation, my tech comrades were supposed to lock the monastery gates against lay people and activate the traps. I deem it optimal that an ordained Magos should provide his assistance. I categorically object, the governor clenches his fist. As much as I respect the sanctity of your monastery, I have on my hands a whole capital that needs to be attended by the omniscience servants. We have lost many eminent tech priests. Incidentally, one of them perished in that same monastery. Mechanical failures could occur at any moment. Putting it bluntly, you may consider yourself forcibly recruited into the city's defense forces. They glare at each other, the unyielding gazes like crossed swords. You have picked an interesting time to quarrel with the servant of the Omnissiah, Governor. Or let Pascal deal with his own problems. Critical situation calls for decisive action. I simply cannot let every learned tech priest go to their death the moment they hear about an endangered relic. I need people who can do more than praise the Omnissiah to look after the capital and its millions of citizens. Let Pascal deal with his own problems. Part of my retinue, you have no right to give him orders or let Pascal deal with his own problems. Let's see. Let's see, chat. Should we let that Pascal deal with his own problems, or should we assert our authority as the rogue traitor who we are lord above the governor? If we assert our authority, we keep him in a retinue. But Pascal, he's a servant of the Messiah. I say I'm gonna assert my authority, actually. This Magos is part of my retinue. You have no right to give him orders. You mistake. I know that he arrived separately, and I would like to bet my life that no. Uh-oh. Oh, he just walked through me. Dies down in a low growl of a drilling mechanderite. Its tip is directed straight at the bridge of his nose. Medina clears his throat and grumbles stubbornly. So this is a negotiation technique you've resorted to. Do you think this is the first time I've been threatened with a weapon? No, but this could be your last. Pascal's voice is akin to the sound produced by his drilling implement, steady and calm, but ready to explode at a moment's notice with the crunching of bone and squelching of tearing flesh. I am heading to the monastery because I must. Is that clear? Abundantly so, Magos. Why are you so determined to get to the monastery? Is it just because of the relic? It is why I came to this world. I am expected there. Your lordship, I trust you will grant me a place aboard your shuttle. The Adeptus Mechanicus will be grateful for your cooperation. As compensation for your consideration of my request, I, Magos Hanuman, officially undertake to accompany you in the Ryket system in the role of bodyguard and to protect you at all costs until your life functions cease, but only within the limits of the Ryket system. You're Hanuman? Glad you're alive. The governor raises his eyebrow and stares at the tech priest in surprise, but refrains from further commentary. I wish to know more about the monastery. The Cenobium has been run by the Admech ever since the colony was founded. The sacred reactor guarded by its priests powers the entire planet. I can say no more. It's a forbidden place that even I have only been allowed to visit once before. Okay. Pascal, what is so special about the Cenobium and the relic? Oh no, I saw your friend request, Bunny. I will do it after the stream ends. Pascal, what is so special about the Cenobium and the relic? What is in there that has drawn the attention of an interrogator of the Inquisition? I've never been there before, but I would presume that the sacred relic of the reactor is capable of great destruction should it end up in heretic hands. It's gonna be a nuclear warhead, or something like that. The fury of the freed machine spirits, once released from the sacred circuit, will destroy everything around them. The degree of damage inflicted may render the world of Mycid Minoris uninhabitable. Heresy must be purged from the blessed halls. I declare any desecrator who defiles the relic's power a Category 3 blasphemer deserving of immediate execution. What has perplexed you about my companions? Oh. Fuck. Can I go back? My name aroused your interest, Governor. I don't know why. According to the reports we received, Logis Abel Hanuman set off for the hallowed electrodynamic Cenobium a short while before it was stormed. I'm glad to find out that you're safe. Perhaps you possess information on Master von Calix. My name is Pascal Hanuman, not Abel. I know nothing about such a person. What do you know about this Abel person, Governor? I've never met him in person. That esteemed Logis supervised the work of Ryka Minoris's Lex Mechanics for many years. However, he rarely left his cyber chapel, and I never had the honor of making his acquaintance. A true anchorite. They definitely wrote this to be read. They definitely wrote this. Look, they are very long sentences. Why did he fly to the monastery? That seems suspicious. When a Logis of the Adeptus Mechanicus wants to go somewhere, you don't ask why, your lordship. Where can I get more information on this guy? I would have suggested that you inspect the esteemed Logis Sanctum, but it was destroyed by the rebels. You recovered several data crypts and connected them to the cogitators at the command post. They might provide you with some information. That name might have been used as a signal intelligible only to its intended recipient. In that case, its bearer might be Archmagus Amarnat, imitating an investigation and data collection, initiating an investigation and data collection procedure. Turns around, faces the sharp Pascal. I can hear my friend's snide whispers through the door. Be careful on your search, Magos. If you stare into a shattered mirror for too long, you might see yourself in it, and every shard at once. Mending it is that much more of a tainted affair than the new reflection is death-like. Ah, cool. Glad to be of service, your lordship.
I always keep my options open.
Alright, let's see. A lot older and more worn than the ones next to it, however, it was evidently well cared for. Numerous parts have been replaced, not a single key is jammed. Fresh seals with prayers to the Omnissiah adorn its surface. One of the side panels has been removed. Bunches of gold notched cables run from the inside to a small data crypt that was connected only a short while ago. Force access to the cogitator. You have bypassed the security layers. The cogitator is ready to reveal its secrets. I appeal to the machine spirit to open Logis Abel's personal archives as well. It has accepted my request. Alright, Logis Abel. I cannot see the secret design, but I can sense it, shackled in stasis. The minds of the inherited are slumbering in the neural harness of their vows. I am registering an impulse of change. I surmise a potential influence on the stasis of the secret design. There came a time when the spiral was turned into a circle, but the cycle can be discontinued. Okay. The revelation granted by the Omnissiah to Logis Abel in the course of his meditation has been recorded verbatim. Logis Abel is seeking an audience with the venerable Dar Impulse 6, the Six, who may assist in interpreting the revelation. A request has been sent to the governor's palace for a shuttle flight to electrodynamic Cenobium. A message has also been sent to the Furibundus system. Ugh. Blah, blah, blah. The cycle can be discontinued. I recognize the words. The voice from the Vox is soft and pensive. I believe I know the intended recipient of the message is in the Furibundus system. It was me. Omnissiah, grant me the wisdom to fathom this mystery. Sacred Computation 7825M. Upon Logis Abel's orders, the archives of every augur station on Rykid Menoras and the 2 primary satellites of the Rykid star have been queried. Said satellites are named Magos Maruf and Zarif the Ken, after 2 great champions of the faith whose external cogitators were placed inside the satellite's cores after their shells perished. The purpose of the sacred in death I serve the Omnissiah. The purpose of the sacred computation requested by the Logis to uncover the external influence behind the ongoing insurgency. Computation result positive. Multiple instances of interference and malfunction detected, suggesting that the ship's move across the system deliberately blinded the sacred augur's eyes. The first one of these ships is thought to have arrived to 2 Rykid Menoras cycles years ago, so that's 2 years, early in the winter. The most recent one arrived a month ago. Conclusion. The insurrection on the planet had been long in the making, with the participation of external actors. It is alleged that 2 cycles ago, Aurora arrived in the Rikid system, the rumored unholy prophet of the insurgents. The subsequent ship movements can be attributed to weapon deliveries. But what is the nature of the activity near Rikid? Governor Medena's attention must be drawn to. The final entry cuts off abruptly. Recent observations. Magus Maruf reports that a ship has been translated into our system, and its signature is consistent with the records of the flagship, the rogue trader Von Valencius. Oh. I've been reading this all this time, and I didn't have my stuff. Cool. Cool. Great. The satellite, Saphira the Ken, reports that a ship drifting nearby has hurriedly sped away. The ship in Voigtford. The ship had sent an encrypted vox to the insurgent-controlled areas of the surface of Rikid Minoris. Another transmission was directed to the planetoid Ricadia Philia. Both transmissions were signed Brother Twilight. Their contents should not be decrypted. We are dealing with Dark Eldar. We're dealing with Dark Eldar. Which means that Slaanesh is probably involved somewhere. Go to be investigated. Planetside coordinates marked as heavy auger station jamming, possibly in hidden insurgent base.
Keep your wits about you.
Jeez.
Let us not dawdle.
Let's keep on keeping on. We're gonna go back.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
Keep on going back. And we'll keep on exploring.
Is there money to be made? make an example out of you.
I will take you down.
Oh. All right.
Let's get to it.
Let's get to it.
There is movement in the Empyrean.
Guided by faith.
Bring him down.
I will do my duty.
As the tactical imperative dictates. Request approved.
It's as good as done.
Dead. They were all dead.
I always keep my options open. Keep your wits about you. Just as I planned.
Ooh.
Let us not dawdle.
What the? Oh. Okay. Lucky Jasper. Young, shaggy-haired soldier, still pale nonetheless. As you approach, he holsters his pistol, a hallmark of a good discipline. He gives you a somewhat frightened but genuine smile. Thank you, my lord. You arrived in the nick of time. I don't know what those babbling creeps wanted with me, but it definitely wasn't anything good. Are you unharmed, soldier? All thanks to you, my lord. Those blind lunatics are all over the city right now. These rebels, damn them to the void, go around maiming anyone they get their hands on, scorching their eyes. Then they leave the poor sods driven mad by the pain to wander the streets, babbling nonsense. It sounds like, yeah, Dark Eldar. Torture, 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 torture. That's kind of their thing. The command doesn't want anyone to talk about it, but I've heard whispers that it's just not some nonsense. It's heresy, actual heresy. Because listening to it scrambles your brain and made one patrolman freeze in his tracks while the blind mob got hold of him and he carried him from his post off to who knows where. Her sensory organs were moved by thermal influence of concentrated light beams. Obtained from the wombs have demonstrated predisposition towards unnatural and impossible mutations that defy the laws formulated by the Magos biologists. Evoke the arch enemy rather than a typical appendix. Lucky Jasper. Governor's aide and personal Vox operator. I was dispatched to the starport on special orders. Namely, well, that would make me a saboteur and a traitor, wouldn't it? Yes, you're right. This is an emergency. So why did they send you to the starport? Supposed to deliver the updated Fox codes, and how should I put it? Assess the situation. The plan is a real mess at the moment. The rebels have found their way into our Vox and are now eavesdropping. This made proper communication impossible. The hollowed electrodynamic Cenobium had sent out a distress call before it went dark. And who even knows what's happening in the system? There's been a riot in Arcadia Philia, Iraq 5, silent. Navigators there have always been a reclusive bunch. Update, the rebels are blasting anything that tries to land out of the sky with their damn cannon. Just personal. There's another reason. Petroith is missing. Raquel Vicari, his team personal pilot, when the riot happens, came from headed there personally. Then this rebellion started down here when we lost communication. No one knows how they're doing up there. And what I'm afraid of, that they'll come back and those rebel scumbags will shot them out of the sky. I wanted them to find a place that's high up, set a Voxcaster there, and send them a transmission. I'll try to land, but I didn't make it in time. These blind dogs chased after me, and as I tripped and broke the caster. I worry for her. She's an excellent pilot, but I still worry. Alright, chat. We shall be ending it here for today. Thank you all very much for swinging on by, and I will catch you guys later. Bye-bye.